Kansas, for this afternoon's contest between the Cowley Tigers, the defending Region 6 champions, and your Highland Scotties. Current temperature game time this afternoon here in Highland, 73 degrees. It's the cloudy skies. The wind in out of the south at 10 miles an hour, coming in from right field this afternoon. Your defensive alignment for the Scotties. In left field will be Keyshawn Brown. In center field will be Tony Nichols. In right field will be Jacob Hansen. Around the infield at third base will be Mason Nagel. Your shortstop will be Adam Miner. Your second baseman will be Mitch Austin. At first base will be Wyatt Nowak. Behind the plate for the Scotties will be Josh Gruball. And on the hill for Highland this afternoon, game number 1, number 25, Cody Rottinghouse. Cody is a 6'4", 185-pound right-handed sophomore out of Seneca, Kansas, with an ERA of 10.64. This is his 9th appearance of the season, his 6th start of the year. He's got 1 complete game and a 2-3 record, and 33 innings of work. He's allowed 39 earned runs on 41 hits. Leads the team in walk with 32. He struck out 36 on the year. He leads the team in wild pitches with 9. He's hit 5 batters, giving up 7 home runs on the season. And he's going to face the top of the Cowley lineup in Brett Furr, Jacob Means, and Connor Litton. Cowley comes in time for second place with a 16-8 record in conference play. They are 26-15 overall. They are 13-10 on the road this year. They are the defending Region 6 champion a year ago. Went to the national tournament in Colorado with a 44-18 record a year ago. They're underneath head coach Dave Burrows in his 30th year down at Ark City. 1,170 wins, 495 losses for Coach Burrows. Cowley went 3-1 in their last action versus Labette. They have won 6 of their last 10 ball games. They're averaging 6.6 runs a contest, giving up 4.6 a game.
Leading off for the Tigers, the designated hitter number 18, Brett Fair.
And leading it off will be the DH, Brett Furr. Furr is a 6'2", 205-pound sophomore out of Manhattan, Kansas, batting .344. Furr's been to the plate, the team leading 160 times this year. 40 runs on 55 hits. 11 doubles, 1 triple, 6 home runs on the year. 27 RBIs, 86 total bases. He leads the team in walks with 23. He's got an on-base percentage of .431. Again, he's walked 23 times, struck out 31 times. He's been hit 3 times this season. And this is his 42nd game of the season. 1-1 to count from Cody Rottinghouse. Rottinghouse delivers high fastball, swung through that one. And Rottinghouse ahead on the count, 1-2. This is the 71st meeting between these two programs, dating back to 1989. Cowley dominating the series 62-8. Foul ball, left-hand side, now to play. The Tigers have won 18 of the last 19 contests, including the last 3 in a row. A year ago, Cowley took Highland 3-1 in their 4-game series. Scotties won the first contest 11-5 in 8. Then lost the final 3, 3-1, 8-4, and 10-0. Line drive over to the right. That goes off of Nowak's glove at first base. That'll go down as a base hit, though.
Now batting for the Tigers, the shortstop number 10, Jacob Means.
That'll bring up number 10, Jacob Means. Means is a 6'2", 205-pound sophomore out of Gardner, Kansas, batting .374, 147 at-bats in 38 games played, 31 runs. He leads the team in hits with 55, 10 doubles, 1 homer, and 26 runs batted in this year for Jacob. Starting shortstop for Cowley. First pitch down low, going. Means with 26 RBIs, 68 total bases. 17 walks, 24 strikeouts. He's been hit 3 times. Furr at first base after leadoff single is 15 out of 17 in stolen bases, which ranks him number 4 in the region. Throw to first base, runner back in time. Scotty catchers have thrown out just 9 base runners out of 65 attempting to steal this year. Cowley coming in number 1 in the division, 72 out of 85 in base steps so far this year. Hard hit ball to left center field. That's got some distance. That's up against the wall. Bobbled by the outfielder. The runner will turn third and head for home. And going with a stand-up double is Jacob Means, and Cowley leads it 1-0. So 2 hits for the Cowley Tigers, and they've got 1 run on the board. That'll bring up third baseman number 26, Connor Linton. Linton's 6'3", 215-pound sophomore out of Warfordsburg, Pennsylvania. He was an honorable mention all-conference selection a year ago as a freshman, batting .293 in the number 3 spot. Jacob Mead at second base is 5 for 5 in stolen bases. As Rottinghouse delivers the first pitch, hard hit ball to right. That's going to get out there and get up on the hill past the right fielder. Runner will come in to score. Going into second base, he is in there safely.
Now batting for the Tigers, the second baseman number 3, Kevon Edwards.
So 3 straight hits by the Tigers, and they've got 2 runs on the board here in the top of the first. That'll bring up number 3, Kevon Edwards, the second baseman. Edwards is a 6'1", 185-pound freshman. Putnam City, Oklahoma is his hometown, batting .333 in the cleanup spot. He leads the team in doubles with 13, triples with 3, home runs with 6, total bases with 82. He also leads the team in strikeouts with 32. Breaking ball, taken out to left. Catch will be made out there by Keyshawn Brown. And there's 1 down in the inning.
Ross Messina.
That'll bring up Ross Messina, number 14, the left fielder. Messina batting in number 5 spot, 6'1", 190-pound freshman. Out of Kansas City, Missouri, playing his 36th game of the season, batting .282. 131 at-bats, 25 runs on 37 hits. 6 doubles, a triple, and 2 homers on the year. He's got 26 runs batted in. As that pitch came in there for a strike. Messina has walked 6 times, struck out 7 times, and he's been hit once. He's got an on-base percentage of .310, a slugging percentage of .389. 0-1 pitch coming from Rottinghouse. Time called at the plate. Connor Litton at second base is 8 out of 10 in stolen bases on the year. Tigers come in with a .305 team batting average, which ranks them 7th in the region. Team ERA is 4.31, which ranks them 2nd. They've got 3 remaining Region 6 teams to play: Highland, Allen, and Fort Scott. Fastball low and away. The runner will go to third. That's the ball in the dirt. That is Rottinghouse's 10th wild pitch of the season. Cal now goes to 2-1 on the number 5 batter in the Cowley lineup, Ross Messina. Brooks Zimmerman in the on-deck circle. 1 out here in the top of the first. Cowley leading it 2-0. Rottinghouse at a high leg kick. Breaking ball up in the zone. Lifted out to center field. Tony Nichols will be out there. He'll make the catch. Throw will come into the cutoff man. The run will score, and Tigers are up 3-0.
Now batting for the Tigers, the first baseman number 22, Brooks Zimmerman.
So Brooks Zimmerman, number 22, the first baseman, now at the plate. Batting number 6 spot. 6'2", 210-pound sophomore out of Stillwater, Oklahoma, batting .360. Fastball high and upstairs. 150 at-bats and 41 games played for Zimmerman. 37 runs on 40, make that 54 hits. 6 doubles, 2 triples, 3 homers. Leads the team in RBIs with 33. He's got a slugging percentage of .487 on the year. 22 walks, 27 strikeouts. He's been plunked twice so far this season. So 2 down with nobody on for Cowley. They've put 3 on the board so far here at the top of the first inning. First of 2 from Highland Community Ballpark here in Highland. These 2 teams will hook up again on Saturday down in Ark City. Other games today around the Region 6. Neosho County is at Independence. Kansas City, Kansas is at Fort Scott. Labette is at Coffeyville. Allen at Johnson County was scheduled for tomorrow, but they have moved up and will play this afternoon starting at 2 o'clock. And I'll bring you some updates from around the conference as the day progresses. Tigers come in with 24 homers, rank them 8th in the conference. They've given up 29, which ranks them as the 6th lowest. And that's outside, ball 4. First walk given up by Rottinghouse of the contest. His 33rd of the year. And that'll bring up Dalton Dinkle.
Happening to the Tigers, the catcher number 2, Dalton Dinkle.
Dinkle, the catcher, 6'2", 200-pound freshman out of Wichita with a team leading .380 batting average. 71 at-bats in 30 games played. 15 runs on 27 hits. 4 doubles, 17 RBIs for Dinkle. He's tied for the team lead and being hit by pitches. Ground ball to the shortstop. Over to second for the out. And that'll retire the side. Cowley leaves 1 on, but they get 3 on the board. We go to bottom of 1. You're watching the Scotty Sports Network. Defensive alignment for the Tigers this afternoon. In the outfield in the left is Ross Messina. In center field is Joe Spain. In right field is Reed Furr. Around the infield at third base is Connor Litton. The shortstop is Jacob Means. Second baseman is Kevon Edwards. The first baseman is Brooks Zimmerman. Behind the plate is Dalton Dinkle. And on the hill for the Cowley Tigers, number 5, Ben Strom. Strom is a 6'4", 200-pound right-handed sophomore.
The Tigers, number 5, Ben Strom.
Out of West Fargo, North Dakota. He's got an ERA of 2.41. This is his 11th appearance of the year, his team-leading 11th game start. He's got 2 complete games and 2 shutouts with a 4-2 record. He's worked in 41 innings of work, allowing 11 earned runs on 35 hits, 11 walks, 46 strikeouts. He's hit 4 and given up 4 home runs on the season. He's going to face the top of the Highland lineup in Keyshawn Brown, Mitch Austin, and Wyatt Nowak. Scotty's come in 9th place in the region standing, 6-18 on in the conference, 15-25 overall. Highland was 11-43 a year ago under first-year head coach Daniel Doolin. Scotties are scoring 6.1 runs a contest, giving up 9.2. In Highland's last action, they downed St. Mary JV 21-10 and 7. They have won 3 of their last 10 ball games. Highland with a team batting average of .276, ranks 10th in the region. Their team ERA of .982 ranks them last. So Keyshawn Brown, the 5'9", 160-pound freshman out of Ozaki, Kansas, will lead us off. Keyshawn, the starting left fielder for Highland, batting .284 in the leadoff spot. He's been to the plate 109 times this year in 38 ball games. He leads the team in runs scored with 35, 31 hits, 6 doubles, 1 triple, 20 runs batted in for Keyshawn. He also leads the team with 17 hit by pitches this year. He's walked 22 times, struck out 33 times. Mitch Austin in the on-deck circle, and Wyatt Nowak due up after him here in the bottom of 1. As Highland trails Cowley by the count of 3-0. Ground ball to third base. Over to first for the out. There's one down. Now to bring up Mitch Austin.
Now batting for the Scotties.
Mitch, second baseman, a 6'1", 185-pound sophomore out of Sydney, Australia, batting .353 on the year. Mitch leads the team in at-bats, hits, and RBIs. He also leads the team and region in walks. Mitch has been to the plate 133 times in 40 games played, 33 runs scored on team leading 47 hits, 6 doubles, a triple. He's tied for the lead in RBIs with 28. He's got the lead in total bases with 55. Mitch again, number 4 in the region in walks with 28. 16 strikeouts on the season for Mitch, and he's been hit once. Austin coming in has reached base in 36 of 40 games he's played in this year. He's got a current 13-game on-base streak as he picks up his first single of the afternoon. And they have somebody on. Highland's got one on. Now bringing up Wyatt Nowak.
The first baseman, number 30.
Nowak, first baseman, 6'1", 235-pound sophomore out of Kearney, Missouri. Team leading batting average of .366. As a throw to first base. Get Austin back in time. Mitch 3 for 4 in stolen bases. Ground ball off the bat. Shortstop will have to go to first on the slow roller. And that'll bring up Mason Nagel, the third baseman.
Now batting for the Scotties, the third baseman, number 12, Mason Nagel.
Mason's a 5'10", 215-pound redshirt freshman out of St. Joseph, Missouri, batting .282 in the cleanup spot. He's been to the plate 110 times in 37 ball games. 19 runs on 31 hits. He's tied for the team lead in doubles with 9. He leads the team in homers with 4. He's got 17 RBIs on the year. Slugging percentage of .473 with runners in scoring position. Swung through that pitch. 15 walks, 29 strikeouts. He's been hit 5 times this season. Mitch Austin now has a 13-game on-base streak. He's now 37 of 41 games played. Ground ball to the first baseman. He'll handle it himself, and that'll retire the side. Highland strands a runner. They do not score. We go to the top of 2. It's Cowley 3, Highland 0. You're watching the Sky Sports Network. Due up for Cody Rottinghouse returns to the hill. Cody's given up 3 runs on 3 hits. He's walked 1, struck out none in the contest through 1 inning of work. Cody gave up 3 straight hits in the top of the first. Gave up his team-leading 33rd walk before the final out was made. He's going to face the 8th, 9th, and 1 batters in the Cowley lineup in Reed Furr, Joel Spain, and Brett Furr. Cowley again, the number 2 team and defensively in the region with a .958 fielding percentage, 56 errors in 1,345 chances. Apologize for my voice at the moment. Need to give me a bottle of pop and clear out a couple frogs trying to climb up my throat. Leading us off will be number 7, Reed Furr, the right fielder. Furr is a 5'10", 200-pound sophomore out of Topeka, Kansas, batting .250. 52 at-bats in 24 games played. 4 runs on 13 hits. 9 RBIs on the year for Furr. He's walked 7 times, struck out 18 times. yet to be hit by a pitch this season. He's batting number 8 spot. Pitch high and outside. Again, going to be a beautiful afternoon here in northeast Kansas. Partly cloudy skies, the sun starting to come out. Temperature in the low 70s. The wind will not be a factor coming in from right field at about 10 miles an hour. And the pitch is upstairs. Count out goes to 3-0. Rottinghouse again with 33 walks on the season. He's also hit 5 batters. Has an ERA of 10.64. Fastball misses inside, ball 4. Second walk given up by Cody. That is Furr's 8th walk of the year. That'll bring up the center fielder number 1, Joel Spain. Spain, 5'10", 180-pound sophomore out of Lawrence, Kansas, batting .295. And we're going to have a conference on the hill here. 95 at-bats, 36 games played for Spain. 26 runs on 28 hits. 4 doubles, a triple, 8 RBIs for Joel. 12 walks, 18 strikeouts. And again, he's tied for the lead and hit batsman with 6. He also the number 4 base stealer in the conference, 15 out of 16. Once he gets on the bags. Spain with an on-base percentage of .407 on the year. Rottinghouse checks the runner at first and delivers. Bunt down the third base line will roll foul. Reed Furr at first base, 1 out of 2 in stolen bases. Well, thank you all for tuning in this afternoon. Russ Carmody, today's play-by-play, is Mariana Falls running our camera and our graphics this afternoon. Throw back to first base and run her back in with a head first line. Count goes to 1-1. Joel Spain batting in the number 9 spot. Brett Furr in the on-deck circle, followed by Jacob Means here in the top of 2. There goes the runner, ground ball hit and run to the right side. Perfect job of hitting by Joel Spain. And stopping at third base is Reed Furr.
Now batting for the Tigers, the designated hitter number 18, Brett Fair.
So Brett Furr now single to the right the last time up, back in the first inning. Came around and scored Cowley's first run on the board. Sophomore out of Manhattan, Kansas, again batting .344. So the Tiger with runners at the corner, nobody down here in the top of 2. Rottinghouse, time is called. Reed Furr at third base. That's the leadoff walk. Joel Spain at first base with the signal to right. Tigers again, and the defending Region 6 champions from a year ago. Cowley's been in the Region 6 champion for many, many years under Coach Dave Burleson. He is now in his 30th year down at Kansas City, Kansas. One of the elite programs in the Jayhawk Conference in Region 6, Division I baseball. Fastball taken to the right side. Over to Mitch Austin at second. He'll go to first. That'll score a run. Tigers lead it 4-1 or 4-0. Jacob Means will now come in, the shortstop. Means doubled to left center last time up. The double was his 11th of the year. He's got a runner at second base with 1 down here in the top of the first or top of the second. Breaking ball down low. Grew ball. jumps out and pounces on it. Keeps the runner at second. Joel Spain again, the number 4 base stealer in the conference, 15 out of 16 this season. Highland catchers again have just thrown out just 9 out of 65 base runners this year. Pitching their first strike with the outside corner. Cowley even at 1-1 on Jacob Means. Connor Litton in the on-deck circle. Rottinghouse and Gruball come to an agreement. Peek at the runner at second, and here's the delivery. There goes the runner. Curveball popped up right-hand side. Nowak will give it chase, but it'll be well out of play. Be on the first place dugout. One and two to count to Jacob Means. That's Joel Spain stands at second base. Step back to second. Spain's single to right was his 29th hit of the season. Means at the plate again, batting .374 to number 2 hole. Fastball, take him right back where it came from. That'll score another run. Cowley will be up 5-0.
Now batting for the Tigers, the third baseman number 26.
5 runs on 5 hits for the Tigers so far. That'll bring up Connor Litton, the third baseman. Litton doubled to right last time up back in the first inning. Honorable mention from a year ago. 6'3", 215-pound sophomore out of Wartburg, Pennsylvania, batting .293 in the number 3 hole. His doubler in the contest was his 7th of the season. His 28th of the year. Runner at first, and Jacob Means 5 for 5 in stolen bases should he take off. Fly ball right side, that'll curve foul and get well out of play. So 1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1 out here in the top of the second. Tigers with 2 spots on the board here in the inning. And a runner on first. That pitch on the outside corner for a strike. Cowley came in with 174 walks, 273 strikeouts, and 34 hit by pitches. Neither team burning up the stats in extra base hits. Scotty with 86, the last in the conference, and Cowley ranked number 7th in the division with 108. Rottinghouse now with a pitch of a count of 2-2 on Connor Litton. Big lollipop curve stayed upstairs. Now the base is full, or the count goes full. 1 out, 1 on, 3-2 the batter. There goes the runner. Popped him out right-hand side. It's going to curve foul, get down into the bullpen area. And a fresh set of baseballs for the home plate umpire. Kevon Edwards in the on-deck circle for the Tigers. As the count now goes 3-2 on Connor Litton. Throw to first base, the runner back in time. And if you'd like to, let me know who you are and where you are this afternoon with Sky Sports Network. Just let me know over on the live chat side of your screen. We're happy to give you a shout out. Ball down in the dirt. There goes the runner. Ball 4. Third walk of the contest given up by Rottinghouse. His 35th of the season.
Now by the second base, number 3, Kevon Edwards.
16th free pass for Lytton. Kevon Edwards now steps in. He flied out to left last time up. Freshman out of Putnam City, Oklahoma, batting .333 in the cleanup spot. Edward leads the team in doubles, triples, homers, total bases, and strikeouts. Swung through that pitch. He got a slugging percentage of .607 on the season. 6 home runs, 3 triples. Again, he's ranked number 3 in the region in doubles with 13. Big curveball did not break. That ball came in way high. Tiger with runners on first and second with 1 down here in the top of the second inning. Score 5-0 in favor of Cowley. And it looks like we're buffering now here at the community ballpark. So hopefully we'll bear with us. We'll try not to have the difficulties we had yesterday down at Scotty Park for the baseball games or softball game. Here comes the 1-1 from Rottinghouse. It's off-speed pitch. Nagel had that one take a bounce over his head. That gets way into the outfield. 1 run will score into third base. Goes to runners. That'll go down as a single to left by Edwards. He'll go to second on the throw.
Now running for the Tigers, the left fielder, number 14, Ross Messina.
Ross Messina steps in. He flied out to center last time up, back in the first. Freshman out of Kansas City, Missouri, batting .282, number 5 spot. Cowley up 6-0, 3 in the first, 3 in the second, and they're still batting here in the second stanza. Runners now on second and third with 1 down. That pitch in there for a strike. Edwards standing at second base with his first hit of the afternoon. That is his 46th of the season. It's down in the dirt, and I stopped by Josh Grubaugh to block it at the plate. Rottinghouse now with 10 wild pitches on the season. He came in to lead the team with 9 as of this morning. Scotties have Coffeyville and Independence left on their Region 6 and conference schedule. Highland with a team ERA of 9.82 is last in the conference. So Messina steps back in with a 1-1 count. Peak at second base by Rottinghouse. Fastball, take it out to deep center field. Nichols will go up on the hill, make the catch. The runners will tag and move up. Here comes the throw to second base, and it's now 7-0.
Now batting for the Tigers, the first baseman, number 22.
Now to bring up Brooks Zimmerman. Zimmerman was given the first walk by Rottinghouse back in the first. His 23rd free pass of the year. Sophomore out of Stillwater, Oklahoma, batting .360 in the number 6 spot. Tiger with a runner on third with 2 down here in the top of 2. And a 4 spot already in the board in the inning. Tigers in a 3-way tie for second place in the conference standings at 16-8. They're 26-15 on the year. Again, 13-10 on the road. Scotty's currently at 8th place in the Region 6 and conference standing with 6-18 record. Highland just 1 game out of 7th, 15-25 They're 6-11 here at home this year. And Cody's giving Grubauer a workout behind the plate. We're only in the second inning. Fastball upstairs. That'll be ball 4. Another walk given up by Rottinghouse. His 4th of the contest. And that puts runners at the corners with 2 down. And Dalton Dinkle, the 9th batter to come to the plate here in the second inning for the Tigers. Dinkle with a team leading batting average of .380. Grounded out to the shortstop to end the Cowley first. Dinkle with 27 hits, 4 doubles, 17 runs batted in, 8 walks, 16 strikeouts on the season. And again, we're having another conversation. And we're going to have, that'll be all for Rottinghouse. Cody's going to leave the hill after giving up 7 runs on 6 hits, walking 4, striking out none. And the new pitcher for the Scotties, as soon as I can see his number.
Pitching change for the Scotties. Now pitching number 32, Jared Kohlberg.
Jared Kohlberg, excuse me. 6 foot, 170 pound lefty. Freshman out of Olathe, Kansas will now come in. Replacing Rottinghouse. Jared with a 19.64 ERA. This is his 9th appearance on the hill. He's got an 0-2 record on the season. 14 2/3 inning of work. He's allowed 34 runs, 32 which are earned on 42 hits. 6 walks, 8 strikeouts. He's hit 2 batters, thrown 1 wild pitch, and thrown 5 balls we've had to send by go look for. Don't forget, coming up tomorrow, the Wednesday Women's Track and Field team will be taking part in the KT Woodman Classic down at Wichita State. I'll have a link on Facebook and map to Cessna Stadium if you'd like to go down to Wichita. Then on Saturday, April the 15th, track and field team will be at the William Jewell Darrell Gruley Open in Liberty, Missouri. Field events start at 10 a.m. The running events start at 1 o'clock. Highland will travel to Cowley for baseball action at 1 o'clock and 3 o'clock. You can watch those games over the Cowley Sports Network. I'll have a link available also on Facebook and Twitter for that. So Dalton Dinkle steps in 0 for 1 in the contest. The 9th batter to come to the plate here in the top of 2 for the Tigers. Got runners at the corners. Ground ball to the shortstop. Minor has it. Underhands it to Mitchell at second. And that'll retire the side. Fielder's choice for the Scotties gets them out of the inning. But Cowley leaves 2 on the base pads. They get 4 on the board. We go to bottom of 2. It's the Tigers 7, the Scotties 0. You're watching the Sky Sports Network. Due up for the Scotties in the bottom of 2. Jacob Hansen, Josh Grubauer, and Brian Taylor Jr. The 5, 6, and 7 batters in the Highland lineup. Facing Ben Strom. Strom gave up no runs on 1 hit. He has yet to walk or strike out a batter in the contest, as he faced 1 batter above the minimum in the first inning. Strom again, a 6'4", 200-pound right-hander, a sophomore, out of West Fargo, North Dakota, ERA of 2.41. He's got 2 shutouts on the year this season. It's his 11th game start, which leads the team.
Leading up for the Scotties, the right fielder, number 22, Jake Hansen.
So Jacob Hansen will lead us off. 6'3", 205-pound sophomore out of Shawnee, Kansas, batting .262 in the number 5 spot. Jake, the starting right fielder for the Scotties, has been to the plate 122 times in 39 ball games. 29 runs on 32 hits, 7 doubles, 3 homers, 19 RBIs on the year. 15 walks on the season. He leads the team in strikeouts with 34, and he's been hit twice so far. Got an on-base average of .353. Swung through that pitch, and count goes to 1-2. Josh Grubauer, the catcher, in the on-deck circle, followed by Brian Taylor at the front step of the dugout. Fastball high and outside. Ground ball up the middle, right to the pitcher. He'll take it over to first base, and there's one down. Now to bring up Josh Grubauer. Josh is a 5'7", 170-pound sophomore out of Collinsville, Oklahoma, batting .282 in the number 6 hole. 78 at-bats and 29 games played for Josh. 14 runs on 22 hits. 3 doubles, 2 home runs, and 17 runs batted in. Grubauer with 31 total bases, 14 walks, 13 strikeouts, 6 hit by pitches this year for him. On-base percentage of .429. Ground ball to short. Got it across the diamond. There's now 2 down. That'll bring up Brian Taylor Jr., the DH. Brian, a 5'9", 180-pound redshirt freshman out of Raytown, Missouri. Brian batting .200 on the season. 155 at-bats on the year. 11 runs on 11 hits. 3 doubles. Lead the team in triples with 2. He's got 1 home run on the year and 11 RBIs. 12 walks, 19 strikeouts on the season for Brian. And he's been bruised once. Had a minor in the on-deck circle. Should Taylor extend the inning, that pitch in there for a strike to count out 1-2. Wind has died down, so the flag is limp in center. The wind will not be a factor in today's contest. Their ball off the fist. That'll go out in the short no man's land. They throw it was first. Nice play by the second baseman to make the play. Number 3, Kevon Edwards, coming in and finding the final out. Scotty's go in order. Here in the bottom of 2. We go to top of 3. Cowley 7, Highland 0. You're watching the Sky Sports Network. Again, these two teams match up on Saturday in Arc City at 1 o'clock and 3 o'clock. You'll be able to watch those contests over the Cowley Sports Network. I'll have a link on Facebook. I'll also give one to Allison so she can put it up on ScottyAthletics.com. Cowley also has live stats available on iScore, so I'll have the link for those also. Coming up on Tuesday, April the 18th, Scotty Baseball returns home against Maple Woods in a 1-9 inning affair starting at 2 o'clock. Softball will be at home that day, taking on Allen at 2 and 4. We'll have live streams from both locations on Tuesday.
Leading up for the Tigers, the right fielder, number 7, Reed Fair.
Leading us off will be Reed Furr, sophomore out of Topeka, Kansas, batting .250 in number 8 spot. Furr walked back in the second inning. as he started things off. He came around to score Cowley's 4th run of the contest. And they lead it now 7-0. Pitch stayed upstairs. Jared Kurlberg on the hill. He's freshman out of Olathe, replacing Cody Rottinghouse. Jared with an ERA of 19.63 on the season. Two balls, one strike to count. Here's the pitch. Foul ball back. Kohlberg has thrown 4 total pitches since coming into the ball game. 2 balls and 2 strikes, according to the live stats. Breaking ball hung up in the zone. Backhanded by Minor. He'll have to hurry. He's not going to be in time. That went into the hole, but he did not handle it cleanly. That'll go down as an E6.
Now batting for the Tigers, the center fielder number 1, Joe Spain.
That'll bring up Joe Spain, number 9 batter. Spain singled to right last time up, picking up his 29th hit of the season. Fur at first base, again, is 1 for 2 in stolen bags on the year. Foul ball back as they try to move the ball over. Cowley, again, the number 1 team in base stealing in the division. 72 out of 85 coming in today's action. And a pitch, fastball with foul. Backing out of play. Kohlberg ahead on the count on Spain, 0-2. So 0-2 to count to the batter. Runner on first with nobody down here in the top of 3. Pitch outside. That pitch misses outside, throw down to first base, runner back. Cowley pitchers have given up 170 walks, which ranks them 3rd highest in the region. They're they've given up 186 walks, which ranks them last in the division. 197 strikeouts by the pitching staff, ranks them 9th out of 10. That in there for a strikeout, first strikeout of the contest. For
the Tigers, designated hitter number 18.
The Cowley Tigers. First strikeout for Kohlberg. That is his 9th K of the year. That'll bring up the top of the lineup in Brett Fur. 1 for 2 is Fur. Single to right and grounded out to second in 2 tries. Ground ball to second. They'll go to second base for 1. First base, not in time as the ball was thrown into the dirt. The runner cannot advance on the play. That'll go down to the fielder's choice, 4-6.
Now batting for the Tigers, the shortstop number 10, Jacob.
That'll bring up Jacob Means, the shortstop. Means 2 for 2 in the contest with a double and a single. His double was his 11th. The 2 hits were his 56 and 57, which lead the team. So 2 outs, a runner on first for the Tigers. The pitch stayed upstairs, Bowen. Apologize that it looks like our video is frozen up. we should not have a problem as we're hardwired here at the community ballpark. We'll see what goes on. Taking out the deep left. He's got to run on that one. That one's back, and that one's gone. A 2-run home run by Jacob Means, his 3rd hit of the day. And that is his 2nd home run of the season. Seventh hit of the ball game for the Tigers, and they've now got 9 runs on the board.
Now batting for the Tigers, the third baseman, number 26.
And now up, Connor Litton, batting number 3 spot, the third baseman. Litton with a double and a walk, so he's 1 for 1. Fastball lifted outside. Going into shallow left is Minor, the shortstop. The edge of the grass, he'll back up and make the catch for the out, and that'll retire the side. But the damage has been done with 2 runs across here in the 3rd. We go to the bottom of 3. Cowley 9, Highland 0. You're watching the Sky Sports Network. Due up for the Scotties in the bottom of 3. Adam Minor, Tony Nichols, and Keyshawn Brown, the 8, 9, and 1 batters in the Highland lineup. Facing Ben Strom. And we've got a new pitcher. Nope, that's still Ben Strom. Strom has thrown 23 total pitches through 2 innings of work, 14 strikes and 9 balls. Although the live stats coming out of the Cowley dugout say it's Caleb Rogie, that's an error. Fort Scott leads Kansas City, Kansas 3-0 in the bottom of 2. No score from Independence and Coffeyville yet. Neosho County apparently is at Independence this afternoon. And they lead the Pirates by a count of 8-2 in the bottom of the 3rd. So Adam Minor, the shortstop, 5'9", 170-pound freshman, out of Omaha, Nebraska, batting .286. Sends the first pitch he sees right out where it came from. So they're Highland with their 2nd hit of the contest.
Now batting for the Scotties, the center fielder, number 1.
And that'll bring up Tony Nichols, the center fielder. Tony, a 5'8", 150-pound sophomore, out of Fargo, North Dakota, batting .200. Tony's been to the plate 55 times in 26 games played. 13 runs on 11 hits, 1 double, 1 triple, and 6 RBIs. Nichols with 9 walks, 14 strikeouts. He's been hit once this season. Line drive out to left, that's going to drop in there. So back-to-back hits by the Scotties here in the top of the 3rd.
Let's go, Keyshawn.
And Highland's got something going. And that'll bring up Keyshawn Brown.
Batting for the Scotties, the left fielder, number 16, Keyshawn Brown.
Keyshawn grounded out to 3rd, back in the 1st inning. Adam Minor at second base, 7 out of 7 at stolen bags. Tony Nichols at first, 4 out of 5. Keyshawn batting .284 in the leadoff spot. Freshman out of Ozaki, Kansas. 5'9", 160-pounder. Again, leads the team in runs scored with 35. That pitch misses his own. It's in there, it says home plate umpire 1-1. So Highland with runners on first and second. Nobody down. Bottom of the 3rd. Tigers with a 9-0 lead as they put 3 in the first, 4 in the second, and 2 in the 3rd on the big blue scoreboard and left.
Let's go, Keys.
Fastball, take it upstairs. Count goes to 2-0. Things are getting muggy down here at the ballpark, 75 degrees. Feels like 75 according to weather.com. The wind out of the south-southwest at 11, blowing in from right field. And ball 4, the bases are loaded. First walk given up by Ben Strom. His 12th free pass of the year.
Mitch Austin.
And Mitch Austin will come to the plate with the bases loaded. Mitch single to center. Last time up back in the first inning. Sophomore out of Sydney, Australia. We're going to have a conference on the hill between Coach Burris and his pitcher and catcher. TJ, can I might get you, give me a pop or something? It doesn't matter, anything with pop. There you go. Austin has extended his on-base streak now to 13 with his single in the first inning. He's now reached base in 37 out of 41 games he's played this year. Mitch had the game-winning hit against St. Mary the other day, went 2 for 5 with 4 RBIs in the contest. Sends that one out to deep left. Left fielder retreats. He'll make the catch. The runner at third will tag. Adam Miner will come in to score Highland's first run, and the goose egg is off the board for the Scotties.
Cowboy Mitch.
So Mitch picks up another RBI.
The first baseman, number 30, Wyatt.
His team leading 29th of the year. And Wyatt Nowak now steps in the number 3 spot. Wyatt with a team leading batting average of 366. And a ground ball up the middle. That's going to get through. They're going to hold a runner at third and not run themselves out of the inning. Thank you. Got it.
Now batting for the Scotties, the third baseman, number 12, Mason Nagel.
That's fine. Mason Nagel now steps in. As Highlands picked up their third hit of the inning, their fourth hit of the contest, and have the bases loaded and 1 run on the board here in the bottom of 3. And there I got the frog out of my throat. Nagel grounded out to the first baseman unassisted to end the Highland first. Mason, a 5-10. Ball hit out to the left, just lands foul down the first base line. Bounces over the fence, goes into the bullpen area. Mason leads the team in homers with 4. He's also tied for the lead in doubles with 9. And strikeout swinging for Mason Nagel. That is Mason's 30th of the year. And just the first strikeout of the contest for Ben Strom. Strom now with 47 Ks on the season will face Jake Hansen now batting number 5 spot. Jake grounded back to the pitcher to lead off the Highland second. Pitch misses outside. Hansen again, a sophomore out of Shawnee, Kansas, batting .262. Leads the team in strikeouts with 34. He got 15 walks on the year. 3 homers, 19 RBIs on the season. 3 doubles, 22 hits for Jake. Excuse me, 32 hits for Jake, 7 doubles and 3 homers with 19 runs batted in. Bases loaded, 2 down here in the bottom of the third. Skies with a run across. Count now goes to 2-1. Fastball foul back to the screen. So Hansen steps back in the batter's box. Foul ball back, straight backing out of play. Tony Nichols at third, Keyshawn Brown at second, and Wyatt Nowak stands at first base. As the Scotties have put 3 hits in the inning, along with a walk. It's pushed 1 run across. And the count now goes 2-2 on Jake Hansen, batting number 5 hole. And the pitch down low, dirt gets away from the catcher. The runner will not attempt. Again, as the backstop extremely close to the plate here at the Community Ballpark in Highland. That cuts down a lot of run possibilities. Not much foul territory down either line, as this has been a converted softball field. Way back in 1985, I believe it was, that pitch down low and away, and they walk in a run. Second walk of the ball game for Ben Strom. To make it his 13th of the season. His second of the game.
The catcher, number 14, Josh Grubauer.
Josh Grubauer, the catcher, steps in. Josh grounded out to the shortstop last time up the plate back in the second inning as Highland went in order. And Strom, again with the bases loaded, pitch low and away. Scotties have found a kink in his armor. There is no action in the Cowley bullpen at this time, so this is Strom's baseball game. That one misses outside. Now the count 2-0. Scotty with a pair of walks and 3 singles in the inning here. That pushed 2 runs across, and they trail it by 7, 9-2. Here comes the 2-0 pitch from Ben Strom. That one's in there for a strike, as Grubauer was taken the entire way. Brian Taylor in the on-deck circle. Should Grubauer extend the inning. Fastball, ground ball up the middle. Shortstop has it. He'll step on second himself for the easy out, and that'll retire the side. Scotties leave them loaded, but the 2 runs come across. We go to the bottom top of 4. It's Cowley 9, Highland 2. We'll be back in a second. You're watching the Sky Sports Network. Due up for Cowley in the top of the 4th will be Kevon Edwards, Ross Messina, and Brooks Zimmerman, the 4, 5, and 6 batters in their lineup. Facing Jared Kohlberg, who came in relief of Cody Rottinghouse, as Rottinghouse left the contest in the second inning. Want to give a shout out to Trish Austin and Daddy Austin watching us from Australia, way down under. Good day for all you folks down there. Proud mom and daddy of Mitch Austin here in Highland. Kohlberg has thrown 16 total pitches, 10 strikes, and 6 balls. Through an inning and a third work, he's given up 2 runs on 1 hit. He's walked 1. He's also given up a homer. And that was a 2-run shot to Jacob Means. That was Means' second homer of the year. It was the 6th long ball given up by Jared Kohlberg this year. Scotties now have given up 62 home runs, and they're closing in on the school record of 66, set back in 1999.
Leading up for the Tigers, the second baseman, number 3, Kevon Edwards.
So Kevon Edwards will step in, the second baseman out of Putnam City, Oklahoma, batting .333 in the cleanup spot. He's 0 for 1 in the contest with a fly out to left and a single to left in 2 tries. As that pitch is in there for a strike. Edwards thought it was a little high and outside. Counts though at 0-1. Fastball down the heart of the plate, taken out to deep center. Nichols is out there for the catch, and there's one down. And that'll bring up number 14, Ross Messina.
Number 14, Ross Messina.
Messina 0 for 2 with 2 flyouts, both of them to center field. Messina, a freshman out of Kansas City, Missouri, batting .282. Came in today's action with 24 runs on 37 hits in 131 at-bats. Takes the first offering upstairs for ball one. There's a fly ball deep left, and they're not even going to look at that one. That one is long gone. And that's one of those you can chop up and make 14 singles out of. Second homer given up by Kohlberg, his 7th of the year. And now the 63rd home run given up by the Highland pitching staff. And that'll bring up Brooks Zimmerman. Zimmerman, a sophomore out of Stillwater, Oklahoma, has walked twice in the contest. Picked up the first and fourth walk given up by Cody Rottinghouse in the game before he left the contest. Change up off the end of the bat. And the count now goes to 0-2. Ten to 2 in favor of the Cowley Tigers here in the top of the fourth, heading for 7. That pitch misses. The count now goes to 1-2. Zimmerman with the 2 walks now has 24 on the year. That one misses down low. Kohlberg comes in agreement, delivers the pitch. Off-speed pitch down the heart of the plate. That's up on the hill. Nichols will go back and make the catch. And there's now 2 down. And that'll bring up Dalton Dinkle. Dinkle grounded out to the shortstop to end the Cowley first, then reached on a fielder's choice back in the second, which ended the inning. So officially he's 0 for 1. Dinkle again with a team batting average, leading team batting average with a .380. Freshman out of Wichita. Still looking for his 28th hit of the year. Kohlberg from the windup. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball. Pretty looking pitch came across and froze him. Now the count goes to 1-1. Jared Kohlberg again on the hill. 19.64 ERA. And count now goes to 2-1. Cody Rottinghouse with an inning and 2/3, giving up 7 earned runs on 6 hits. He walked 4 and did not strike out any batters. Ground ball goes foul down the third base side. So here's a 3-2 pitch to the batter, Dalton Dinkle. Fastball out way, and ball 4, he walked him. So a 2-out walk by Dalton Dinkle, his 9th of the season, is the 5th walk given up by the Scotty pitching staff, first given up by Jared Kohlberg. And that'll bring up the number 8 batter in the lineup for Cowley, Reed Furr. Furr has walked and reached on an error in 2 tries. The walk was his 8th of the year. sends that pitch out to right field. Hanson went back, came running in and made the catch, and that'll retire the side. Cowley leaves one on. They get one on the scoreboard, though. We go to the bottom of 4, 10-2 Tigers. Due up for the Scotties in the bottom of the 4th will be Brian Taylor Jr., followed by Adam Miner and Tony Nichols, the 7, 8, and 9 batters to Highland lineup. As Ben Strom returns to the hill. Strom has thrown a grand total of 45 total pitches through 3 innings of work, 26 strikes and 19 balls. He's given up 2 runs on 4 hits to my count. He's walked 2 and struck out 1. And he's yet to hit a batter. And a quick look at the Cowley Cowley stats. Strom has thrown 1 wild pitch so far this year. I was missing that in my stats I typed in late last night.
Leading up for the Scotties, the designated hitter number.
So leading it off will be the DH, Brian Taylor. Taylor again grounded out to the second baseman to end the Highland second when Highland went in order. Brian, a redshirt freshman out of Raytown, Missouri, batting 200. Take the first offering low and away from Bowman. Cowley again came into the contest with 24 home runs as a team. They've got a grand total of 27 now. They've given up 29, which ranks them 6th lowest in the conference. They're 27 home runs now this season, ranks them number 8 out of 10 in the division. 1 and 2 to count to the batter. Brian Taylor Jr. leading it off here in the bottom of the 4th. Foul pitch back to the screen. So Taylor's just back in with a 1-ball, 2-strike count. Nobody down, nobody on here in the bottom of 4. Swung through that pitch and struck him out. Second strikeout of the ball game for Ben Strom, his 48th of the season. Brian Taylor's 20th of the year, and that'll bring up Adam Miner, the shortstop. Adam led off the third with a single to center and came around and scored Highland's first run of the contest. Adam now with 28 runs on 33 hits unofficially. The 1-ball, 1-strike to count to the number 8 batter in the Highland lineup for shortstop, Adam Miner. Breaking ball lifted out to right field. That's going to be trouble toward the gap. Center fielder is going to come over, make the catch just at the base of the hill. Then there's now a 2 down. And that'll bring up the number 9 batter, Tony Nichols.
Number 1, Tony Nichols.
Tony singled to left back in the 3rd and came around and scored Highland's 2nd run on the board. 10-2 your score here in the bottom of the 4th with 2 down and nobody on for Highland. Nichols, a sophomore out of Fargo, North Dakota, batting 200, number 9 spot. Put down a bump, it'll go foul. Ben Strom now has given up a grand total of 13 earned runs. in 39 hits on the season, if my mathematics are correct. On the fly here, that pitch down low and inside. Things will go 1-1. That pitch is way outside. Scotty's again came into contest with 170 base on balls, which ranks them third in the region. 277 strikeouts, which ranks them for the 10th most. And they've also been hit 57 times, which ranks them number 2. Scotties have stolen 27 out of 34 base attempts this year, which ranks them 9th in the Eastern Division. Fastball, ground ball chopper to second baseman. Brown has it, or Keyshawn has it, excuse me. Throws it over to first, and that'll retire the side. Scotties go in order for the second inning in the contest. We go top of 5. It's 10-2 Cowley. My mistake, that was Kevon Edwards playing second base for the Tigers. Basketball All-Americans were coming out this afternoon, published on NJCAA.com. Lady Scotties should have a couple girls in consideration for that award. Quick peek around the conference. Neosho leading Independence 14-2 in the bottom of the 4th. It is Kansas City and Fort Scott tied in 7-7 in the top of 4. Allen and Johnson County is yet to start, according to their live stats. Leading us off will be the number 9 batter, Joel Spain. Spain 1 for 2, single to right in the second, then went down swinging in the third. Again, his single was his 29th of the year. His strikeout was his 19th of the season. Pitch came in for a strike on the top shelf, said the home plate umpire. Kohlberger's thrown 32 total pitches, 19 strikes, and 13 balls since coming into the contest. 2 1/3 inning of work. He's given up 3 earned runs on 2 hits. He's walked 1, struck out 1. He's given up 2 balls we've had to send somebody to go look for. That pitch down in the dirt, blocked by Josh Gruber. Hard hit ball right field. That's going to curve foul. Get into the bullpen down the right field line. Cowley's got some people warming up down there now. There's a slow roller to third. Pitcher will have to handle that and then infield single. That ball just died on the grass and with a beautiful bunt.
For the Tigers, the designated hitter number 18, Brett Fair.
And that is the 9th hit of the contest for the Tigers, to my count. Brett Fair now steps in. 1 for 2 officially. Single, a ground out, and a fielder's choice. And 3 pilgrimages to the plate here in game number 1 of this 4-game series. 2 games here, 2 games in Arc City on Saturday. Furr with his team leading 56th hit back in the first inning. Kohlberg delivers. There goes the runner on a hit and run out to the left. That's got some distance. That's got some yardage, and that one's out in the street. The third home run given up by the Highland pitching staff. A 2-run homer here in the top of the 5th. And that is the second home run given up. Make that the third home run given up by Jacob Kohlberg, his 8th of the year. And Cowley leads the contest 12-2. Jacob Means now in. Means 3 for 3. A single, a double, and a homer in 3 trips to the plate. Sophomore out of Gardner, Kansas, batting .374, number 2 spot. Jacob again tied for the lead in hits coming into the contest. He now holds the hit mark with 3. He's now got 58 on the year. His double in the first inning was his 11th. His home run in the third was his 2nd. That pitch in there for a strike. Wow, that was a pretty looking pitch from Kohlberg. Tigers with 3 in the first, 4 in the second, 2 in the third, 1 in the fourth, and 2 here in the top of the 5th. And that pitch, they have to throw down the first to get him. And the play is made for the out. That'll be a strikeout swinging. And that is the second strikeout of the contest for the Tigers. Second strikeout for Jared Kohlberg. Jared now with 10 Ks on the year on top of the hill. As Connor Linton now will step in. He's 1 for 2 officially. Double to right, a walk, and a fly out to the shortstop. Linton batting .293 in the number 3 hole. He was a member of the all-conference team a year ago, made the honorable mention squad as a freshman, sophomore out of Warfordsburg, Pennsylvania, the only all-conference player on the roster this year for Cowley. That pitch in there for a strike. Tigers finished the year 44-18 a year ago, went to the national tournament in Grand Junction, Colorado, the defending Region 6 champions. That pitch upstairs didn't mean to go on it. Fouled it to the screen. There's a ground ball. Shortstop has it across the diamond for the out. And there's one down. Make that 2 down, excuse me. That'll bring up Kevon Edwards.
Number 3, Kevon Edwards.
Kevon is 1 for 3. 2 flyouts, 1 to left, 1 to center, and a single to left. Cowley sent 9 runners to the plate in the second inning as they hung a 4 spot on the board. And they put 2 on the board here in the 5th inning on a 2-run home run by Brett Furr, his team leading 7th home run of the year. That pitch down low. Said he went around, said the home plate umpire, and sent it for a strike. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to count, 2 outs. Nobody on for the Tigers here in the top of 5. We're heading for 7 officially. Highland's got to get a pair of runs in the bottom of the inning or we'll have a short afternoon. There's the pitch, off-speed pitch. Had him out in front. Tag him at the plate, and that ends your inning. So strikeout number 3 for Jared Kohlberg. And down go the Tigers, but they put 2 on the board. We go to bottom of 5. It's the Tigers 2, the Scotties, Tigers 12, the Scotties 2. You're watching the Sky Sports Network. Due up for the Scotties in the bottom of 5. It'll be the top of the lineup in Keyshawn Brown, Mitch Austin, and Wyatt Nowak. As returning to the hill is Ben Strom. Strom has given up 2 runs on 4 hits to my count. He has struck out 2, walked 2, and is yet to hit a batter. According to the Cowley live stats coming out of the first base dugout, he's thrown a grand total of 57 pitches through 4 innings of work, 34 strikes, and 23 balls. Top of the 5th down in Independence, Neosho County leads Indy 14-2. Kansas City, Kansas, and Fort Scott are still tied at 7-all in the bottom of the 4th. And Johnson County and Allen have yet to start, according to the stats coming from Johnson County. I'll take a quick peek and see if I can find Allen's baseball live stats.
Leading up for the Scotties, the left foot number 16, Keyshawn Brown.
And I can't put a finger on him as of the moment, so we'll get back to baseball here. Keyshawn Brown, a walk and a ground out in 2 tries. So officially he's 0 for 1. His walk in the 3rd was his 23rd of the year. Bluffed a bunt, pulled it back, took it for a ball. Mitch Austin in the on-deck circle. Keyshawn has now reached base in 33 of 39 ball games he's participated in this year. There are positives to this season for the Scotties. Pitching for a strike, 2-1 to count. Here's delivery from Ben Strom. Hung a curveball, sent right out to the center fielder. He drifts back a couple steps, picks it up, and there's the out. Mitch Austin now steps in. Mitch with a single to center and a fly out to left. He's 1 for 2. His single was his 48th of the year for Mitch. Again, Mitch now 37 of 41 games he's reached on base. He's now got a 13-game on-base streak. That leads the team. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Austin. Hard hit ball, center field. Center fielder almost got burned, had to jump up and grabbed it. Over the shoulder kind of grab. There's now 2 outs. And that'll bring up Wyatt Nowak. Wyatt had extended his
30, Wyatt Nowak
on-base season. He's now 34 of 36 games that he's played in. And he's now got a 5-game hitting streak with a single in the 3rd, which was his 42nd of the year. He ground out to the shortstop in the 1st. Nobody on. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th and a 1-2 count on the first baseman for Highland, Wyatt Nowak, sophomore out of Kearney, Missouri. Strung through on that one. They'll throw down to first base, and that should be your ball game. And it is. Final score, game number 1. It was the Tigers 12, the Scotties 2. We'll be back with 20 minutes with game number 2. Be sure to go over to the right-hand side of the chat screen, and you will see a link for game number 2 video. So again, game number 1, Cowley takes it 12-2 in 5. We'll be back in 20. You're watching the Sky Sports Network.